Hey news, my lovely, wonderful people. See what's going on. Military personnel's IGP backs Tinubu says we will shoot aside anyone we see on the streets. No room for violent protest in Nigeria. We will shoot aside anyone we see on the streets, and this is not a threat. So, on Wednesday, Labour is still planning to go on this very protest, and the protest is because Tinubu addressed Nigerians, thinking that he will address the issue. There was nothing mentioned or said about the minimum wage. Tinubu came in with no plans, nothing in place. Straight away said subsidy has been removed. Okay, we have removed subsidy, well done. After removing the subsidy, what next? Tinubu removed subsidy, no plans for Nigerians, nothing whatsoever. The people are suffering. So how do you sort that out? Now the military police is backing up Tinubu, saying anyone that comes out for protests, this is what will happen to them. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. The acting Inspector General of Police, IGP, Kayode Adeolu, has warned against violent protests in Nigeria in reaction to the likely protest organized by Labour. Politics Nigeria reports that in a statement on Tuesday, the IGP urged all parties involved in the planned nationwide protest by the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) and Trade Union Congress (NUC) to ensure that the demonstrations are conducted in a peaceful manner, quietly in a reserved place. If you constitute any kind of nuisance on the streets, there will be a shoot aside. The IGP said it acknowledges the grievances raised by the labor union, but said that violence is not the answer. He urged the union to embark on peaceful dialogue with the federal government and look for means of resolving their differences and grievances rather than this protest. If it can be avoided, they should. The IGP also warned that any attempt to misguide the people, to exploit the situation for violent purposes, will be met with firm professional walkway, lawful approach. The police will not tolerate any act that threatens the peace and well-being of the country. The IGP called on all officers to be vigilant and professional and uphold the highest standard of conduct during this period. We are watching keenly with interest all that is going on. We will not allow anybody come to cause any kind of harm or put problem in our nation or make the place unbearable. We can see all that is happening and going on today. But if anyone comes on and carry out a protest unnecessarily on the streets, causing problem, they will be faced with the full route of the law. If they are going to protest, they should do it quietly in a quiet place and not cause any form of hindrance to movement, to motorists and other Nigerians. So this is what IGP and the military has got to say, that they are watching with keen interest all that is happening. Okay, they are watching it very carefully and they are waiting patiently to see how, the NLC and the NUC will resolve their issues with Tinubu, saying that there is no room, okay, for anybody to come on the street saying that they are protesting. If they do that, and they notice any form of violence, now how do you define this violence? Because anything can happen. I haven't given this warning. They can come out now and say the people started throwing things on the street, hence we started shooting. So please, when you are going out for any protest, be very careful. Don't become the scapegoat. A few days ago, we saw the Lagos state government came out and they've already secretly paid for the burial of Nigerians whom they took their lives during the NSAS in Nigeria. Yes, and they did not tell anybody. The parents of the people have not been informed. Yet they were secretly going to, bury these people. These are some of the, issues that are ongoing now. And every single person needs to understand. Please, whatever you do, as you go out, be very careful. Be very, very careful. Do not allow yourself to become a scapegoat. Most of these people know exactly what they are doing. Most of these people knows exactly what they are doing. They know. They know exactly what they are doing. Okay? They know. They know exactly what they are doing. Okay? So if you continue to pretend that you're not aware of what is going on, you'll be surprised that you will become the scapegoat. Have you heard of people who use other people as a shield? That's exactly what they are doing. So you're saying the people they should behave themselves. There should be no form of violence. Have NLC ever committed violence on the streets? Okay, have NLC ever committed violence on the street before? Yes, they go out on a peaceful protest to say, this is what we want the federal government to do. These are the plans and these are some of the things we want to do. But have you seen them destroying properties? Even when Buhari went out, when Tinubu went out, did they destroy things? Yes, we understand your admonishment. However, everyone needs to be careful. That's the part we're trying to play. And that's what we're trying to say. That things must not remain the same. That things must not remain the same. Okay? Things must not really remain the same. Please don't forget you have a voice. And so we all must speak and must never allow ourselves to be used as a scapegoat. If we continue like this and we do not speak up, we'll be surprised what will follow. There are people, there are persons who wants to destroy this nation in no small way. Okay? So please, my people, be happy. And remember that we cannot continue with the same thing in the same way and expect that things will suddenly change. Every one of us must understand that Nigeria, we are all in this together, and we must ensure that we do not allow ourselves to be used or become scapegoats in the hands of those who wants to destroy the nation. It is high time that we work accordingly and we end, this whole thing that is going on. Every despair that is being instigated against us must be dealt with and met with a stiff opposition so that together we can move forward. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us, is bye for now. Bye-bye.